So now, speaking of top, I want you to explain, give the audience the story to your the black love story to this gorgeous woman here.
Oh,
Yes. How did
oh,
you
look
get
at
her,
that.
by the way? How did you get her? Look.
What? Please, I told you I was knacking.
How'd you get that? How did you get that, Jeff? How did you hook that?
Baby,
How'd you hook this one? How
what you
did
doing?
she should
Are
be
you are
watching?
you
What
decent?
she should be watching? Like, why is she not? Oh,
She had to. She went and picked up our baby. Our baby is
oh,
gonna be in a
okay.
talent show,
Oh, okay, I'm
so
gonna give her a pass because
she's
I'm like, wait
doing
a minute, she should
she's
be
doing
okay.
mommy duties.
Okay.
Okay, I'm like, how? Okay, you look like you were sleeping. Okay, all right. Say hi. Just say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Hey,
Miss
everybody.
Marie. Hi,
So
gorgeous.
Faith was like, "How did you get hurt?" So she wants to hear our love. So, babe, you on live, mommy?
Hi, Marie.
Hi there.
Okay. I'm like, before
He
you
said,
before
you
you
don't lie.
before you come on here, you be like, "Why didn't nobody tell me?" I'm like, "Hey, listen.
I got on clothes.
All right, cool. No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I don't want you to be like,
How did he
our
look
love
out with you,
story.
Marie? Like, how did he look out with you, Marie? I need
You
to
want
know
to
what
tell
the,
the story?
the story is. Like,
You
how
want to
did
tell
this
the
happen?
story?
How did that
You
happen?
know,
Look at the top of your hair too.
yeah,
Oh, you have a ponytail.
it's,
Oh, it wasn't defined. Okay.
no, I'm not doing define tonight.
No, I couldn't see it. Go
I'm
ahead.
doing messy.
No,
I'm
you
doing
good.
messy hair.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Timu
Big hair
Janet.
don't care.
Tell them,
Timo,
Timu
I was just
Janet.
about to say that. That's all Janet right here. That's all Janet.
Tell them.
Big hair don't care. I don't care.
No, you good. You good. I just okay. Cool. Go
But
ahead. You want to tell the story?
yeah, this guy, he he invited me to. We were doing a play together,
She was my wife in the play.
and I was his wife in a play,
Mm-hmm.
and
Really? Ain't that
he invited me to come and watch him DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I got there, but I did not know if he was inviting me as a friend or if he is inviting me for a relationship, right? I didn't know which one it was. So, but he invited me, and I came out, and I got all dressed up. I wasn't gonna go out. My best friend said, "Well, you should just go because it's not like you have to marry this guy. Like, just go and you don't
right?
thing,
Just
right?
go. Right.
Yeah, just go." So I was like, okay. I got all dressed up. I went, and there were other young ladies that were there for him,
Mm-hmm.
and
I told you.
he
Told you.
had other young ladies
I
that
had
were
them
there
on
for
me.
him. And they were like,
I
"Are
had
you
like
here for
5 of them.
Jevin?" And I was like,
Really?
"Yeah, I am." And the young lady says, "Well, she's here for Jevin too." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Hey, how you guys doing?"
Really, Jevin? Really, Jevin?
But I didn't know. Once again, he could have just invited me as a friend.
Right, right,
He did not indicate that he was into me or that he wanted to date me or anything like that. So I did not have the right
right.
to get
Absolutely, it's
upset with him.
platonic.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah. I mean, yeah, he's not my boyfriend. We're not in a relationship or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey, how you doing? And they got one. I guess they got mad and they left.
Oh,
What's funny is I didn't even
oh.
invite them, like, because I say it, and even though it sounds like I'm joking or whatever, but seriously, like I was dating a few women, and I wasn't exclusive with anyone,
Right,
so
right,
they knew I was DJing there, so they just popped up. I'm like, oh hey,
And
and
I
right.
said, "Oh,
I didn't even
hey."
know they were
Yeah,
coming.
okay.
And I kind
Okay.
of like glanced, and I think I was like, "Oh, is that?" And I'm like, "Okay, all right, cool." And next thing you know, I didn't see him anymore. And I was like, "As long as she came," and then she came through, and she talks about me. But then at the end of the DJ set, she had a line of guys. Just it
Oh.
was don't lie, do not
Oh,
lie.
hey,
It
is
was a
that
line of
right?
guys
Ooh,
there,
this is
and
getting
they was
good. Go
trying to
ahead.
holler. And
Where's
then
my
I was just,
popcorn? Let me get some popcorn.
ah!
This is good.
It was a line. It was men lined up, and I was like, "All right, well, shoot,
I mean, hello.
Same
I
thing."
mean,
I was like,
duh.
it ain't my girl. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I invited her
But look
out.
at her. I mean, of course they lined
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Mhm,
exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, all
Thank
right,
you.
cool. Hey, they want it. And then at some point, she was like, "Hey, you want a drink?" She offered, and we usually don't tell this story, but she offered to buy me a drink, and I was like,
mm, okay.
"Oh, okay."
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take it. So
Yeah.
I had a drink and we
Mhm.
stayed, and there was like a party on the other side. and she stayed, and we danced,
Danced,
and we had a good time.
Uh-huh.
And then the party let out at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and the only thing that was open was Denny's. I was like, "Hey, you want to go eat?"
I was like, yeah,
And
let's
we went
go.
to
Let's go to
Denny's,
Denny's.
and
Oh,
we
I
sat.
got one of my little pot roast.
She got pot roast from Denny's.
I
and
like pot
Denny's?
roast.
They have Pablo's and Denny's?
Yes,
She
they
got
have.
pot
I
Wow.
got
roast.
pot roast.
So
from
she
Denny's.
was eating the pot roast. I had a skillet. I had my little chicken
It's
skillet,
right.
and we were eating and
We
talking.
were talking, and
And
man,
she looked at me. I'ma say it.
Yo, don't do it.
Don't say it.
No, don't do it.
You don't
Come
want
on,
to.
come on, come
Don't do
on,
it.
come on, do it.
Anyway,
Say
I let
it.
him know. I liked him. Oh my God. I let
Oh
him.
wait.
I
Oh
let
wait.
him know.
She
But you
I
made
let
the
him
said,
first
know.
move?
she said, "You are so sexy." I was like,
God.
Oh.
"You are too." Thank you. Thank you. Because
But okay, so
but
I'll be
this is
honest,
what.
Jeff.
Let me say this though, real quick. I want you to say this because women, you guys got to hear this. The reason why I'm glad she did that is because I was able to let my guard down, and I didn't have
Right,
to
right.
try
I
to
was gonna
be
ask.
like,
Okay.
I didn't have to try to be like, yeah, I'm not feeling you. Am I really feeling? And play these little games.
Right,
Once she
right.
said it, I was like, cool, games are over. You were sexy too. I like you. Boom. Cool. Now we're comfortable. We got that out the way. I know how you
Yes.
feel. I
Okay.
had been
That was
dating.
a release. That was a relief for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have been
Okay.
dating. I dated women before where I'm like, yo, I don't know what this is. I don't even know what moves to make because I don't know what this is until it was over. And the girls, they'd be like, hey, I really like you, but da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't even know we were dating or talking. I would have let my guard down and I could have really did what I wanted to do. But when
Right.
she said that, she freed me up and I was like, cool,
Wow. So
I like you too. Perfect. I know now I know how to
now you
move
know. Now you know
forward.
where to go from there. But let me
Yes.
ask you, real
Yes.
honesty. Before she made that profession to you, how did you really feel at that time about her?
I
Did you did
liked
you
her.
did you want to take it
I,
there?
I
Okay.
I liked her, but because so we were doing the play together. Everything has like a backstory. We were doing the play together. I thought she was already married. I did not
Mm.
know that she was single, and she had a daughter, our oldest daughter, who was 7 years old at the
At
time,
the time. Oh,
and
oh, okay.
she carried herself like a married woman. And she was a
Oh,
businesswoman. She worked in
well put
corporate
together.
America,
Mhm,
and I'm just
mhm.
like, and I'm young and trying to get my stuff together.
Getting around.
Stuff together. Yeah, I'm trying
Mhm.
to get it all together and stuff like that. But I'm dating, and when I see a good looking woman, I'm like, I'm still gonna holler whether I have my stuff together or not. So I just didn't know. I was just like, what do I do? So I invited her out to the thing, and I'm like, cool. If she come, cool. If not, then whatever. I thought she looked good, but I wasn't gonna overstep my boundaries.
You wasn't sure. You wasn't certain.
Yeah. So
But
I was like, I
Mrs.
didn't know.
Mrs. Jab,
Yes,
let me
yes.
ask you, what was it about him that just kind of like stuck? Because there had to be something about him that made you say, you know what? Let me just assert myself right here.
You know what? He was like a breath of fresh air. He was just so
Mm.
he was just beautiful. You know what I mean? Like I could see his insights and that was appealing. He wasn't like, you
Oh.
know, he wasn't
Trying to get in your
he
drawers.
wasn't trying to get in my drawers. He
Oh,
wasn't
okay. So this one
he
was
was just
different for real. Okay.
he was different for real. He
Okay.
wasn't like,
Yeah.
give me some, you gonna let me hit tonight. None of that. Like no foolishness, no just genuinely interested in having a conversation with me and getting to know me.
Genuine. Mm.
Like just genuinely trying to get to know me, what's in my head, what you know what I mean? Like he wanted to know me. And that was appealing to me.
Yeah.
That did it. That did it.
Uh, yeah. So now I'm gonna. This is both for the both of you. This is for the both of you guys. Jeff, with you now. Given what said, you letting your guard down, and you're just kind of in the moment where you're able to relax, relate, release.
Mhm.
So what makes Mrs. Jev your one?
Um, everything. Everything about her. So starting from the beginning, just the way we can talk to each other, everything, it was effortless. It was effortless. We can just talk and just have fun. And I didn't have to put up a front or a facade. I could be me, you know, and she accepts me for me, like all my stupidness, my silliness, and we have a lot in common. You know, we our
Yes.
musical taste. There's some songs where I'm like, "Boo, that's whack. I don't like that." But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like our musical love language and
Yes.
just how dope she is. Like
I love
people
it.
don't understand how dope of a woman she is. Like she does everything. Like she can do it all, and she's down for me. She
What you
rides for
mean?
me.
What you mean I can do it all?
You want me to be specific?
Yes.
You want me to tell
Yes.
everybody?
Yes. What do you
Yes.
mean I can do it all?
She can.
But I
back
want to
it.
let you know, yeah, before you continue, Jeff, I want to let the audience know you think this dude is funny. This woman right here, just as funny, even funnier. Check out Timu Janet on social media platforms, and you see what I'm talking about. Check her out in all these different skits and the videos that she is just as funny. And I think the fact that y'all match each other in those ways creatively, that's the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Cherry on top. Yes,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I insert that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
She does do it all. Just like I said, like you said, the comedic stuff. Like she's hilarious. She can sing. A lot of people, you know, she don't be wanting to
Really?
sing. She can
I don't think
sing. She can
yeah.
cook, like anything. Like no, when I say cook, like some people like, oh, I can do this. These are my specialty. I can make yams, hams. Da, 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 da. No, she's like,
She
all
goes
right, let's go
down.
to a French restaurant. What is this? Oh, escargot with pouplata on it, and you know, just like I'm like, what
Oh,
the
she
heck?
oh
She's
she gets
like,
down.
and she's like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make that. And I'm like, what the heck? And she'll make like the most randomest thing. And I'm like, she made exactly what we had at the French restaurant. Like she does that. Like all the way down. Sometimes she get a little too carried away. Like she be trying to do the house stuff and try to like
Well,
build.
yeah.
I'll be like, yo,
I messed up a couple
you
of
gotta chill.
I messed up a couple of walls.
Yes, she has.
Walls? Oh my goodness!
Yes,
What were you
walls.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
walls and painting and all that.
What did I do? What did I do to the
I forgot what it was.
concrete?
Oh,
Like
it was one of
I'll
those
come home.
DIY
Oh my
projects.
goodness.
Yeah.
I'll come home and I'll be like, what did you do? Like leave stuff alone.
Like find something else to do, Justin. Find something else to
For
do.
real.
Yeah.
She will do that. But overall, like she is the dopest human being I know. Not one of these.
Oh,
She is the
Thank you.
dopest person I know. And that's what made it match because it was more than just
Yep.
the physical. Because when I first saw her, it wasn't like it was more like when we first started dating, it wasn't even just like, yeah, like you look good, but
Yeah.
it was the inside,
what's
like
wrong
that
with you?
radiant.
Yeah.
What the heck wrong with you? What you mean?
Yeah, I know what he means because
No,
I
it was-
know what you
I'm
mean,
like,
but still, I mean, you look at her. I mean,
No,
what you mean? How you not going to notice that first?
But no, you have to understand. But first of all, you have to understand my mindset.
Okay,
If I
okay.
thought she was married already, why?
Oh, okay, okay.
Why am I gonna try to get at
But
her?
she could still be beautiful, I know
No,
what you're saying.
she was
Yeah.
definitely. I was like, she looks good, of course. I was
Right,
like,
right. Okay.
that's some other dude's wife or whatever. So I'm
Right,
like, all right,
okay.
she's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm and I'm younger at the time, so I'm looking for something to smash. So I'm like, okay, I'm zoning, I'm trying to look at my options. I'm like, okay, cool. And then the more we spent time together, I was just like, yo, she is dope. Like she is a
Yeah.
beautiful person. So it was like, and sometimes, not I'm not even gonna say not to get too deep, but sometimes certain things are hidden. Like the
Oh,
beauty
yeah.
is hidden.
There's a mask. Right.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And God wants you to see this first. So when the veil came, it was like, oh shoot. And
That's how
then
I
you
felt.
notice all of the
Right.
other stuff.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like he like
So it was
ooh.
more. Yep.
Yeah, ooh.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
look at
'Cause he-
you still
you
getting
know
it.
what I mean?
Oh,
He
you
was
still
just
getting it. All
so-
right.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
so
just
so Mrs. Jeb,
solid.
like so you say now that you got that woo going on, like can you tell me what makes him your one?
Oh man, he's beautiful. He's solid. You know, for just transparent moment. I was really afraid to to be in a relationship, to pursue anything. Like I wasn't
Of
gonna,
course.
you know what I
Of
mean?
course.
But he was so beautiful, and I'm not gonna lie, I kept trying to run him off. So I
She
would be
sure
like,
did.
Oh,
hey,
you was afraid.
yeah, I would be like, hey, so I robbed a bank, hit 5 cars. You know what I mean? Like, just,
And I'll be like,
you know what I mean? Just, I'm
I'm like,
exaggerating.
That
is
was
there a warrant?
extreme.
Is there a
Right.
warrant for your arrest? And she's like, no, but I did it. I was like, all right, well, as long as there's no warrant for your arrest, all right, cool. All
Right.
right, cool.
And I promise, and that's how he was, you know what I mean? He was just like, and I kept trying to, like,
She
okay,
did. She
if
told
I
me.
could run him off, you know what I mean? Then
And
I
I
don't
was,
have to worry about it.
and
You
I
know
was
what
like,
I mean?
girl,
Having my heart broken, you know
sit
what I mean?
down
Or
somewhere.
being disappointed because he might disappoint me. He might break my heart. And so, but
And now 22 years later, look.
yeah, he's
And
solid.
she
22 years.
still be trying to do that to me.
He's solid and he's loving. Yeah, he's kind and he's funny and he's optimistic.
And I'm
Yeah, and he's
and let me see, is that everything I told you to
it's
say?
more, but
Yeah, how much he pay you for? How much you pay you?
And then
right,
sexy.
Yeah,
And
and he's
So,
sexy.
yeah, she did say sexy. Yeah, she
Yes,
did.
he
Yes.
is.
Yeah, she covered the bases. She covered everything.
Cool.
Yeah, but shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Jeff. Yeah. So now, collectively, as you journey in this life together as parents, as believers of the faith, of faith in God. You have
He was
all
raised Kojic.
Ooh-wee.
yeah.
Is that lipstick you got on?
I
Ooh, you gonna get it.
mean, but
Sorry.
Mrs. Jab, they progressive now. They trying to be a little bit more progressive, Oh, did you think?
Now they are. But when I was
Now,
coming up, when
yeah.
I was coming up, you couldn't
I
fart.
know. I
I
know.
was 8 and I was surely going to hell. I was 8. I was like, I am backslidden.
Yes, I told Jab, it was a sin to breathe at that time. Yeah,
It was like everything was a sin.
I told her you got kicked out.
Yes,
They
Yeah,
kicked you out the hood.
they kicked me out. They kicked me out
yeah.
of church. I was 12 because they saw me wearing pants.
Told her. I told her.
And it wasn't even a pastor.
Yeah.
It was one of the ladies. One of the
Yeah,
ladies
the
at
mothers.
church.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah, I was like, wow.
And she told the pastor's wife. And the next thing you know, I was not saved. I was like, man.
Did they drag you down the altar?
Look, they didn't even drag me down the altar. They was like, don't even come back up in here. Because you are not saved. Don't touch nothing. Don't play nothing. Don't tap no drum. Don't play no keyboard. Don't sing on no choir. Don't direct no choir. Like you can't do nothing. And I was like,
right. Yeah, but so collectively, I wanted to ask you guys, because the climate nowadays, especially when it comes to marriages, overall, but marriages between Black people, So this is it's a multiple part question. I hope you're able to catch it. All right, so at this point in your lives, you said I've been married for over 20 years, and God bless you on that journey. Do you still believe? Okay? For one, do you believe that monogamy is natural? I'll be honest. I don't want no politically correct answer here. No political correctness here.
Do we believe that it's natural?
Do you believe it's natural? That's one. That's the first part. And the second part is, and collectively, how would you pour into the people out there who just lost, who believes that the dating pool is, how can you pour to that? So number one, do you believe that monogamy is natural? And the second part is, how can you pour into your audience who just, no longer believe in the concept of love and marriage?
All right, I'm gonna answer the first one. So,
because I wanted to tackle that too. So
go
ahead.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
No, you go.
Okay.
You go.
Man's nature is sin, and we're greedy by nature.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh. Can it be natural? Definitely. Yeah, it's discipline. It's discipline. It takes discipline. You know what I mean? It takes discipline. That's what I say. It definitely takes, but can it be done? Absolutely. For sure. But naturally, it takes discipline and what you're feeding your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not practicing it, it's not gonna come naturally. But if you're practicing it And if you've vowed that, like, yo, this is who I'm gonna be with, this is the only woman, I'm not, there's nothing out there for me. I made up in my mind, this is it. And if you think about what you have and you're like, yo, this person is not worth risking it. So guess what? I'm gonna do. So it's a conscious effort. It's like, yo, I choose. It's a choice. I choose you every day. Yes, ma'am. Go.
I'm gonna say this. Most people say monogamy is not natural. Okay, they go to animals now. I don't know why they want to bring up an animal, because we're human beings. However, if you look in the Bible from the beginning of time, when back with Solomon, he had 700 wives, and guess what? Out of all those women, he still wasn't happy. He had money. He said it's chasing in the wind. What you mean? You got 700 different people to choose from, and you still find that you're not satisfied, which inclines me to believe that wanting more than one is probably greed. That's one. And
Right.
each time a man has elected to have more than one wife, it has always ended up in drama and mess. Like, literally, who was that? Abraham?
Yeah.
He
when
went
outside.
and he went outside and he got
another one.
got another woman
Got her
pregnant.
pregnant.
Took another wife, got her pregnant. He was not happy. It ended up being torturous for his main wife, who he really loved and wanted to be with. It ended up being torturous for Sarah. You know what I mean? So it caused drama. So I and it's funny that you even say that, because I thought about that earlier today. Where somebody had asked my husband. They were like, hey, they asked him pretty much the same question. Back in the day, men had multiple wives, and I'm saying, and each time it has created maybe unrest in the home. Most of the time when you have it's unrest. It doesn't create peace. It creates actually strife. So if you want strife in your life, or if you want drama and chaos, do it. Unless you are, the only way it does work where you're not monogamous is if that man's wife likes
A
If they
poly,
want another woman,
a poly
if they
relationship.
share.
Because I was going to ask about that, because we have so many poly relationships now. So yeah, it kind of goes into that.
And even in the poly relationships, it's still okay. So you say
Somebody gonna feel left out at some point, and it's gonna be something.
Somebody swing. Oh, we're gonna be swingers. Okay, great. Then next thing you know, we agreed that we was gonna do a threesome. Why did you go back?
That's why I said
alone?
Man's
You
nature.
know what I mean?
We always
it's greed.
We're gonna want more naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like and when I say naturally, like our sinful state is like, yo, more. You've had like, yo, ooh, let me take one of these.
I'm gummy bear.
I'm gonna have one of these. Oh no, and you end up eating 17.
The Albanese gummy bears.
You can't just have one, like the Lay's potato chips.
Yeah.
I'm like, eat one of each color.
You ain't gonna just eat one.
Yeah,
so that's why.
Next thing I know, I'm like,
don't even try to taste the forbidden fruit if you've decided
that this is what you're going to do.
Yeah, don't even do it, because
it's just,
I don't even want to try to repair it. Like, I'm like, yo, nah,
just
man.
Forget it.
And then the second part, she said, oh, okay. I do believe that there's still good men out there. I believe that there is someone for everyone. I do too. Listen.
I do
sometimes
too.
you gotta
I do
sometimes
too. I do
you
too.
gotta get out that comfort zone.
I do too.
Well, you know what? Leave me alone, Jeff, because you know people
sometimes you gotta get out your comfort zone.
That. I believe
real.
That. I believe that.
Try it and yeah, exactly. Go on Kendra.
Listen.
Wait, who?
You heard of Kendra? Kendra, what's Kendra? Kendra the dating. Just type in Kendra.
Kendra. What? I never heard of
Kendra.
Go on
Kendra G.
Kendra G.
Kendra G.
Oh.
Girl,
okay.
I know.
But I'm just saying though, if you got to, sometimes you got to put yourself out there. If you really want somebody.
He has an uncle. He has an uncle. I don't even know how his uncle's
I'm trying to think of which
uncle's over 60.
I'm trying to think.
You know, and you know, the one that
Just finish
that's
telling the
been
story.
looking. Anyway, the uncle,
Oh, that uncle. Okay.
handsome,
That uncle
sweet,
70.
kind,
Okay.
generous,
Yeah.
good looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, he's single and he's been trying to find. Now I know what he likes. Jeff knows what he likes.
I'm like, that sounds crazy. How you
No.
know what my uncle like? What is going on? I know what he likes.
Observation. No, observation. You know what I mean? Like he has
I
a
get
type.
it. I get it.
You know what I mean? He has a type. I don't think he knows what his type is. But he does. He
I think a lot of times, though, here's another thing, man. When you get past a certain age, you kind of get stuck in your ways.
Yeah, you get stuck in your ways.
You get stuck in your ways, so you gotta, you gotta have somebody that's willing to listen. My mom's going through the same thing, and I'll be like, Mom, you don't really want it. If you really wanted it, you can have. And you like, I'm looking. You ain't bad. You look good, Faye. Quit tripping. Quit tripping.
Yes.
Go out there. Like it is somebody out there. You got to put yourself out there, but it's somewhere in you. It's fear.
Yep.
From whatever happened before.
And I guarantee you, if you went out
and you don't really have faith, you have. Listen,
oh my God!
Here I go.
He is really coming for me, y'all. He's coming for me, y'all.
There's something either there. You have a stigma that you believe about men, and it scares you a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why that question came from there too. It's something somewhere where, you have a little bit of faith, but it's somewhere where you're like,
I don't know.
You're like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's some self-doubt. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's self-doubt. It's some self-doubt there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just saying, so you gotta,
because it can be scary.
Remember your name.
It can be scary.
What up, Kenneth?
It can be scary.
Yeah.
That no doubt. Like it can, because people be playing games, and then you don't really know. Like, what are you here? Are you here for me? Oh, you know what I mean? God forbid you got small children. Are you here for my daughter?
Right.
Yeah.
She 11. You know what I mean? Like, what are you here for? You know what
I mean? What are your true intentions?
What are your intentions? Do you need a place to lay your head?
Right.
Homosexual.
Yep.
A homosexual. Right. So these are all the things.
Yeah, you see
that women have to concern themselves with. But I promise you that if you went out, go out, get dressed up, look pretty, go in Beverly Hills, have a steak, go try it.
She in New York. She in Atlanta.
I'm in Atlanta now.
Oh, you in
Atlanta now? I'm in Atlanta now. Yeah.
So I don't know. Are there boats out there? Yachts and boats?
I'm sure there are. Just I haven't seen them yet. I haven't noticed them yet.
Oh, go down Buckhead and
Buckhead.
You have yourself a shrimp or steak salad.
By yourself, sit out there.
Sit out there. Go to the movie.
Talk to people.
Be seen.
Stop being so East Coastish. Yeah. Stop being so New Yorkish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like my mom. My mom always say I'm frigid, so yeah. I mean, she always think I'm.
You over there pushing them away.
Yeah.
Like, what you want, son? Yo, B, I'm over here eating by myself. Leave me alone, son.
Oh my God!
Right. Listen,
get away from me, B.
Get your little drink, only one, so that way you don't get too.
He's like, I'm a millionaire, and I was gonna ask you to marry me, but you just scared me away.
Oh my God, no.
No, you like no, but I'm like I mean I don't I can tell you some stuff, but I don't want to do it on air because I don't
we
can talk in the back end. We can talk in the back end.
We're gonna have to talk on the back end because I can share something with you that'll bless your whole entire life. I just don't want to do, and I mean that.
No, yeah,
and I mean that. So I can
that'll be.
Yeah, I bless your whole life. The whole enchilada.
Well, amen, my sister. Yes, I definitely appreciate that. Absolutely.
It's funny.
Yeah, but
go
appreciate
out.
That. Yeah,
go out, get dressed up, look cute. Have yourself a glass of wine. Don't take too many girls with you. Maybe one, if that.
I don't have that many. I don't have that many. I mean, friends. Oh,
yeah. I'm just if you went, you
just
had to go. One.
Mm-hmm.
If you take that one, because I went out even with him when he invited
You went
me,
out by
I went
yourself.
out by myself.
She was by
Right,
herself.
right.
I didn't bring no homegirls
Yep, it
because
was
you
her.
know
Let me
I
ask you this though. Being that we're talking about this now, how do you feel about, because I know you have, a lot of married friends, right? So how do you feel about when people say that, oh, you should take advice from single people, but sometimes, there is some insight there when you associate with certain single people. So
Be
how do you feel
discerning.
about that?
Be discerning.
be discerning,
Yeah.
Be
be
discerning.
discerning.
And see where it's coming from.
Yeah,
Because
because
even her sometimes, and she'll tell me like such and such said, and I'm like, nope, not. And then even sometimes, but here's the thing: even some married people don't take advice from.
Right, right.
Don't try to listen. You should guard yourself. Guard yourself because it's not one shoe that fits all. Like even like our
Yes.
relationship, we've hung around different people, and we're like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want that relationship. I like what we got going
yeah,
Yeah,
on.
don't
we
let
just
that find
had
me. Yeah, don't let that find me. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. No, we've had that discussion where
I'm
we're
like,
like, you know
I
what,
don't want to
you
be like
guys are
them.
great,
Yep.
but we don't want that for our lives. And it's nothing, and we're not even saying there's anything wrong with your life. We're just saying that what you got
Right.
going on,
Okay.
This is
we
what
don't
works
want
for
that.
us. Yeah.
This works for us. How
Yep.
we interact,
Yep.
how
All
we
of it.
live, how
Yep.
we move.
Yep.
This works for us.
For
And
sure.
this is how we've been able to be together for 22 years.
Yep.
Um, you know, do we get mad? Absolutely.
I
Do
was
we
going to
get
ask about, okay. Yeah, thank you
yes,
for
yes,
thank you for that. Thank you for that segue, Mrs. Jeff. Because I was going just about to ask you, as far as and as you grown in your faith and in your marriage, how do you approach the resolve to your conflict? How do you approach that resolution to your conflicts? Or
Divorce is not an option.
okay?
he always
Divorce
says divorce is not an option.
is not an option.
For me,
And
well, he addresses things immediately.
Yes,
Like
I like.
like
Yeah, I agree with that.
he addresses things immediately.
Mhm,
Me, not so
mhm.
much. So
So you
yeah.
hold on to it.
Yeah. I mean, well, and it's not even that I like when earlier I would hold on to it. Now I'm just trying to release it. I'm just trying to process
Yes,
what happened, why
yes.
it happened, and what to do with it. And sometimes I might not even address it with him. I might take it to God. I might be like, okay, God, I didn't like how he handled this. And then God will be like, okay, go, or
and then
now,
God will say, you are wrong. He is the head and he is right.
nah, man.
He knows.
No. When I take it, I promise you, like some things I need to address head on, right? Some things I
Mhm.
need to address head on, but some things it's like, nah, you don't need to address it because he might not be in a state. He might not be in a place mentally to be able to handle the confrontation. So sometimes I have to take
Mm,
it to the throne,
got it.
but you got to
Okay.
know, you
How to
know what I
read the
mean?
room? How to read your
How
person?
to
How to read
read
your
the
partner?
room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I'm like, if he's
Yes.
not in a space for him to receive that, hey, you wrong or I don't like this, I be like, God,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
not going to
out of
receive it.
order.
No.
This
Yeah.
ain't
Mm-hmm.
cool. And the
Mm-hmm.
next thing you know, I'm like, God, this is on you. This ain't my problem. This is yours. And so the next thing you know, God will be like, da, 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 da. And I'm like, oh, God
Yes.
handled that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
He
so
handled
this is
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
So Mrs. Jeff.
communication, and I know it's
Oh, sorry.
cliche. I'm sorry.
Okay. No,
And then
I
we'll
got
go
it.
back. I know it's cliche, but communication
No,
it's
that's not
extremely
cliche. No,
important.
that's necessary. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's really important. And I do like to handle things head on because I'm always my mind is all right, let's get to the good part. Okay, all right, we having an issue. All right, let's okay, hurry up. Let's fix it. Come on, fix
Mm,
it so we can get to this part
mm.
and move forward.
No, we
Like
talked about
let's
healing journey. Remember we talked about that in the beginning of the
yeah,
interview? Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because
Mm,
like I said, divorce isn't an option. So why waste this time? I'm mad at you. I'm not talking to you. I'm doing this. And we go 3 days and 4 days. I'm like, this is stupid. Okay. All right, fine. Let's deal with it. And sometimes we gotta hash it out and it may take a while. Sometimes, whatever. And then I choose my words wisely, and she does too, because
right.
I chose
Can't take
to.
them.
You can't take it back, and I'm like, yo, we
Right.
doing it forever. So I don't want her to be like, I remember in 2017, you called me a bitch or something crazy, and I'm like,
Mhm.
so I'm real like, I'm cerebral. I think about it. I'm not gonna just let anything
Nope.
come out my mouth, and that's why I've never, out of our 20, we've been married 21 years. I've never been like, well, I want a divorce. Like that has never come out my mouth. I'm not saying that. I'm leaving you. None of that. I've never said that. I hate you. Never. That has never come out of my mouth. I've had some crazy thoughts. I'm a human being. Yes. Yes, I have. Okay. But you're not in here. Okay. As long as it doesn't come out.
Right. Amen.
No,
But,
don't
but,
would you let that come
and
out?
we,
Mm-mm.
yeah, and
Right.
we all, you know, of course we all have crazy thoughts, but once you spit it out, you can't take it back. And I would never,
Right.
I don't want to
Mhm.
hurt her. And, you know, I don't want to be somewhere and we having a good time and she, you know, and she's reflecting back and does he really love me because he wanted this?
Mm.
So I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? No, we're
Yeah, you
not
don't
doing
want that feel. No, you
this.
don't want to make her feel that way. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That level
exactly.
of uncertainty is so not cool.
Yep.
Oh my
And
gosh.
more importantly than her being my wife, she's God's daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
God, baby.
I'm like, this
God,
is
baby. Yeah.
he entrusted me to
Protect her.
steward and protect, exactly, good, protect, steward her and this family. So I have to make sure that I do it. Have I been perfect? No, but yeah, I don't want, you know, when that time comes, I don't want God to be like, all right, what did you do with you know, what I gave you?
With
You know,
that, right. Yeah. So did
there it
you,
is.
feel like you got to preserve that? But yeah, so that I really appreciate that perspective, Jeff. But Mrs. Jeff, I want to go back into you saying about reading your partner and understanding when to approach certain things. So I want to get back into that because I
Mhm.
want to know because we as women, we hear a lot of women talk about how independent they are, even in a marriage. How you be independent in a marriage? I don't know. Okay,
I
but anyway, anyway, but that's how. But that's what they're saying, not me.
It's even
yeah,
certain
yeah,
Yeah,
songs I don't let her
yes,
yeah,
sing no more.
yeah.
yes,
She
yes.
used to
So
love Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I.
yeah,
Oh,
That's
I
all I
used to
got
love
today.
that.
And I'd
yeah,
be like, you better
man,
shut up.
that's one of my favorite songs, though. It's one of my
Me
favorite
too.
songs. It's one of
Me
my favorite
too.
songs because
Me
Listen,
no,
too.
but the context
sing
is
it.
different.
You could say, change the words around. Me, Jeff, and the kids is all I got to the end.
No,
You
but it's not.
remix it.
But it's the context of that song. It's not what you're thinking. It's not what you
I
put.
don't care
It's
what the
not.
context is. What's
It's not.
saying is saying. I don't care. I don't want to hear it come out of my wife's mouth.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm
Duly
like
noted.
that.
Yeah.
You got to be
Yeah.
careful.
Well, I mean, yeah, because that song, as much as I love that song was birthed out of sorrow.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It was coming from infidelity, and saying that at the end of the day, I gotta love myself, and that's what she was talking
I hear
about in
you.
the song.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
like
what she's talking
the
about. Yeah,
that
but
that is a spirit behind. I mean, and don't get me wrong.
well,
I'm being
yeah.
I like the song.
Hmm.
I will still play the
We'll
song.
play it,
Right, but I get your position.
Yeah, but I'll play it.
but she ain't
But
saying
I
it.
ain't saying it.
You're saying
Play
that.
it. Don't say it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna sing those
La la
lyrics
la la la
because
la.
that's
Right,
not
right. She's
all.
talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it because I love that song. I'm just not
Yes,
gonna.
yes.
I just don't want it. I don't want even my spirit to.
Right, to manifest. I get it. Yeah, you don't want it to be a manifestation. I get it. But Mrs. Jeb, I wanted to ask you because about I was kind of segueing into something here because it's this whole talk about submission, right? And so my just full disclosure, my version of submission has evolved a lot. You know,
Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
as an adult of because a lot of times women we kind of we look at submission you know but not knowing that with your person submission should be easy. Submission should be something that you shouldn't feel like is a form of weakness. Is not um you know a recipe for disaster. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I just want to know your position on
Say it.
submission, Mrs. J.
Say it. Say the beginning.
Okay, so as long as he submitted to God,
Hmm.
I don't have to worry
Hmm.
about submitting to him because he's not gonna tell me to run out to the streets and get hit by a car. But if he does tell me to run out to the street, and if I do run, no, I'm serious. And if I do run, I'm like, okay, God, like I like my husband has said to me some stuff, and I'm like, this is not right, but okay. I don't, and once again, I don't. No, it's not.
It's
Oh,
not a
okay.
rise
No.
for the
It was
street.
somebody. He wanted me to do something I didn't want to do. Right? It wasn't nothing crazy or nothing like that, but it was something I did not want to do. I'm like, I don't want to do that because and I went to God. I was like, Lord, my husband is saying he want me to X, Y, blah, 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 blah. I need you to fix this so that way this pressure can be off of me, and you know what I mean, and I could be free to whatever it is that I need to do. But I had to literally go to God and say, okay, this is what he wants. This is where I am and this is how I feel. And I know you know, that he might be missing it at this point. And what will end up happening a lot of times is God will step in and change, like prayer, like conversations, yes, are important, but sometimes I can get more done in prayer than I can with talking. Because if I'm, once again, if I'm running my mouth at the wrong time, and if I'm responding at the wrong time with the wrong tone, my intentions can be deemed as harmful as opposed to a place of healing. Because some as women, we can see long, far, and wide, right? That's our gift. God has given us intuition to know that this is a problem up ahead. I'm looking up ahead. I see what's up ahead. You know what I mean? And you know, your husband, you know, yes, he's driving, you know what I mean, but you are the co-pilot. So if he, for whatever reason, gets tired and he falls asleep,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, or he's not paying
Yes.
attention, you know what I mean? So hey, babe. You know, you ever see the memes where they said this is, and they got the wife and she's like got her legs up, she's in the car.
Wait, hold on. You didn't explain that right.
Hold up. You
No,
see the
it's
meme where
go
the man
ahead.
says his wife, this is my wife
While I'm driving.
while he's driving, saving our lives
From an
this horrible accident. You
And
know,
the car is like 300 feet
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
And he's driving, and she's like, babe, stop. Yeah, that's accurate.
because she's seen up ahead. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for him, he like, for him, it's like, I got this. But she like, listen, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
The
You
long
got your
haul.
foot on the accelerator.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You got your foot on the
You think about the long haul. You think about the
I'm thinking about up and down, and you know what I mean. While you over here rolling.
I said rolling.
I thought you were going to say
What?
something else, too. I thought you were going to say about the submission. If a woman is going to submit, the man must have a mission or a vision statement, something to submit to. And that's what I was going to say. Okay. In my house, what people don't know unless you come here,
he's right,
is I have a vision statement for my family, a full vision statement where I want this family to go. Like, yes, this is my family, but I treat it like a business. We have to have a vision. Where do we want to go? What do I want for each of my children? And, you know, and it's not that I'm saying like, I want my daughter to be a doctor and wherever God leads you, but an overall vision. We have to have some, where are we going as a family? What do we believe as a family? What is the ultimate goal for us as a married couple, for our children, and us as a family? As soon as you walk into our house and you look on the right side, it's pretty, put up, you know, framed, a vision statement for the whole
for our
family. Anybody that knows
Nice.
me
I love
knows
that.
So you have to have a vision, because the word is submission. Sub means to go under. So you have to go under the mission. What is the mission? What is the vision for this family?
And he's been very clear.
Yep.
He's been very clear, and he has committed himself to being a great husband and a great father to our children. Like, he's taken, I've never seen anybody take an interest in their family the way that he does. Like, you know how most guys are like, oh, ball and chain, I got to get away from her.
Right.
He's not doing that. He's like, hey, come on.
My wife coming with me.
We going.
But I am going to the party. I'm like, wifey coming to the party.
She coming with me.
For what? Because like why not?
She coming with me.
Exactly. You know.
I love it.
Right,
I love this.
Wifey with me. Like,
she coming.
Yeah. Like,
and everybody know I'm coming.
I'm not even going. You don't even.
Unless it's a guy. Unless it's truly a guy.
Yeah, if it's a guy thing, like, I go places by myself. It's not like I'm not like she gotta come with me all the time. But I enjoy her company. I'm like, all right, we going to the party. I'm going to boom, boom, boom. You want to come? Cool. Yeah. We going. We rolling together.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? I just, why put myself out there and to even with you and the well, I guess it was kind of temptation, but why put myself out there to even be in there? Like, what am I doing? And a lot of times, I ain't even gonna lie, when I'm somewhere and my wife's not there, it's like awkward. Like, all right,
yeah,
all right,
yes,
all right, I'm gonna go home now. Like,
because you realize, because you see what you're not, which is nothing out there. You ain't missing nothing.
Right,
You're not missing anything at all.
Right. Unless, like I
Yeah.
said, if it's with the homies, if it's a group of fellas and we're doing something, but if it's like, because we still go like to clubs and bars and stuff, and it's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna head out,
Yeah.
dog. Like
Right.
I'm done. Like, what else is
I
there
mean,
to
what else
do?
is there? Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
What
So
else
you
is
have to
there?
listen to that, or niggas is gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta listen to that. And I mean that by when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Right, yes, yes.
And
Um,
that's one of the things I learned from being in LA too. Like when
It's time
I
to
know how to
go.
sense trouble. Like I know when the gangsters is coming. When the gangsters is about to show up at the party, I be like,
It's time
yeah,
to
I
go.
feel it. It's time to go.
It's that
And
time.
yeah,
that
right.
is that has
Best
brought me
decision.
far. Yeah, because
Best
I've
decision
left
ever.
parties and they was like, yo, right after you left, it got shot up. I
bet.
know. It was
Yeah.
time to go.
It was time to go. Exactly. Yep. So you speed up, be safe at, safe at home. Better safe than sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
facts. Or
but
bring her
as
with
Kel,
you.
right. But I think I appreciate all of this here. It's just so amazing. Like you guys are just really taking the time to just kind of give all this to me. It's just in my audience is so amazing to me. I really appreciate all of it. I'm so here for all of it.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
a hell of a
So
time editing.
yes. No. Hey, I'm fine with that too. I love that for me. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. So I want to ask you, Jeff. Given that you say you talk about your vision and the mission that you have for your family, so